Welcome to Smacky's Garage, where today we're going to be changing our cabin air filter on our 2013 Mustang. Today we're going to be walking through the steps to change out the 2013 Mustang cabin air filter. It's a relatively simple process that should only take about 5 minutes. This cabin air filter in my car has been in it since I bought it back in 2013. So it hasn't been changed. I've been noticing that the interior is starting to smell a little bit when the fan comes on, when the AC is on. So I'm going to change that out and we're going to walk through the steps. So this here is kind of the standard Motorcraft cabin air filter. It's a standard filter element which only goes in one way. So it's pretty clear on which direction it's going to go in. It's going to say it. It's going to tell you exactly which direction to install the air filter, so it's not that hard to put in. Pretty much anyone can do it. To change out the air filter, relatively easy. All you're going to have to do is remove 2 clips. It's easiest if you have a small screwdriver to do it, small flathead, and then you can just pull the air filter out without any other tools necessary. So let's go ahead and walk through it. I'd say one thing to make sure that this goes smooth is you should have your wipers up, because it makes it so much easier to be able to take that black panel off down there. So make sure your wipers are up so that you can easily pull that panel off and it doesn't become an issue. So on the 2013 Mustangs, the cabin air filter is located here. It's actually located underneath this plastic right behind the battery. When you go to take it out, you're gonna have to take out 2 small clips. So it's this one here, and then this piece should just pop out. So it's easy to take the cabin air filter out. So to remove this clip, the easiest way to do it is just to, these aren't really threaded, so you can try to unscrew them some, but the easiest way that I found to do it is actually take your screwdriver here and just push up on this piece down here. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side over here. So typically when you get it, they're not going to come up. So I like to take a screwdriver and push up while I'm rotating the screw. And that screw will work its way up and then you can just pull it out. Alright, when you go to remove it, the important thing is to have this wiper in the up position, so that you can just take this and then slide it over without contacting any of the wood. It makes it so much easier to do. Now coming over here and taking a look inside, you can see the air filter itself in place. So all you really have to do is kind of pull it out towards you. It should unclip and then pull it straight up. And this is all located right here, right behind the battery. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look. As you can see, it's pretty dirty from being in the car. You can see all the crap built up inside, which is kind of why it should be replaced more often. So to replace it, all you really have to do is push this out. It should just pop right out. Alright, so you can see here, pulling it back in, you have the assemble this direction on it. So you're going to want to take that and make sure that that goes in pointing towards the front. So you'll have it set up like this, the exact same way the other one did. It should just fall directly into place, and same way the other one was. So when we look at it to put it back together, you're going to see here you have 2 clips that are going to go in the bottom first, and then this will go underneath the lip that's in the airbox. So let's go ahead and put it back in. So before we do that, let's take a look at clean, new version versus the one that's been in the car for the past few years. So definitely time for a replacement. Alright, now that the new filter is in place, all you really have to do is push it down and in. You'll feel it clip into there, and then just push it back, and it's in place. It is as simple as that. Now we can add this piece back on. So that first. Alright, to put it back in, just push in the bigger pieces first, and then push in the screws. You don't have to thread them in. You can just push them down and push them in. Alright, that's it. Simple as that to replace the cabin air filter. Thanks for tuning in today on Smacky's Garage. Don't forget to like and subscribe.